I had to take my funny medicine and then I need a Coca-Cola, as is tradition. Shelby and I also went and thrift shopped, which was, you know, I hate the Goodwill. I don't have a good experience in the Goodwill. I don't like the Goodwill. I'm not a big fan of the Goodwill. I don't like it. Was War of the Worlds as bad as it looked? I don't know. We didn't do that today. We did that like weeks ago. Watch the episode when it comes out. It's an Amazon ad. Oh man, I got like sunburn on my nose. How do I get sunburn on one specific spot on my nose? Now I look like a drunkard in a cartoon. More like bad will. Goodwill sucks. No, it's terrible. I fucking hate the Goodwill. Like genuinely dog shit, especially since they've started doing the like dumbass Goodwill thing of putting all of the cool shit and locking up all the cool shit and sending it off to like distros. I hate that. Like point and parcel, at that point, why even donate your stuff when they're gonna be like auctioning it all off anyway? So like, why even auction your, like, geez, it ruins the thrift shopping experience, which is all they got now is books and clothes. And at that point, like, selling that shit for the same price. Shelby and I went to Plato's Closet as well. Didn't find literally anything I wanted to wear. I think I got like a plaid shirt at the Goodwill. Nothing crazy. It's so fucking desolate and empty. It's like all the Jesus books, you know, it's literally old people die and then dump it all off. Do they even have anything in your size? I mean, yeah, they have XL and double XL. I don't need special tall clothes. I can wear an XL shirt, I can wear a double XL shirt. It's just they never have anything that I care about. It's usually just Nike, Under Armour. I mean, I live in the Midwest. You live in the Midwest. You know how it is with, oh shit, what the fucking, oh, a platinum noom I'm on. Oh shit, I gotta turn auto battle off. Auto battle go off, go my big mood, maybe kill them big. That's 1 billion experience for me. All my boys big level up. Wear your long boy shirts. I'm not wearing one today. I'm wearing a generic shirt today. Don't worry about it. Don't thunkle to uncle. Wait, was that a gun? Yeah, you get a gun. Your phone turns into a gun. Catch up. That's the... Did you fix your drivers? I don't know. I haven't had any issues since I disabled NVIDIA's audio software. And I haven't had any issues today, nor yesterday after I fixed that. So maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Maybe it'll funko bunkle. I don't know. Would be really fucking funny if disabling NVIDIA's audio drivers fixed it all. I would laugh really hard. Dude, you know what I found out today, actually? I found out how old that dipshit podcaster was, Theo Vaughn. I found out he's older than me. Guess how old he is without Googling it. Genuinely had no fucking idea. He is A, older than me, and by a wide margin. Guess how fucking old he is. 45 years old. He's fucking 45 years old. 50? Close. 5 years away from 50. That Theo Vaughn guy who, like, fucking straight up gorks his shit and is like, fucking 45 years old. I just saw like a post of him trying to hit on an ESPN reporter and she went, no thanks. And it was like, oh. Oh, I went, oh. Who the hell is Theo Vaughn? He's like one of those dipshit podcast guys. He's just one of those like dipshit, like the kind of like in the Alpha Man podcast, but he like has the, oh no, I'm not like part of the Alpha Man podcast sphere. He was at the inauguration. He's one of those like, he's one of those super dipshits who's like, actually, maybe we should listen to the bad guys a little bit, guys. Come on, man. No, he's a fucking weirdo. I know that his comedy special bombed really bad because apparently he was super coked out and had to keep like redoing his lines and redoing his jokes and the audience was laughing and I was just like, saw a video of him, I think today earlier hitting on an ESPN woman and I was like, how old is this guy? I went, oh, he's 45. Yeah, that tracks. Fucking gonna be bloated up on the HGH and look like all those dipshits. Garen fucking Theed is gonna be looking like a balloon that's poppable in a couple of years. He pretends to be hillbilly, but is secretly Polish nobility. Oh, is he one of those, like, asshole rich guys who, like, cosplays as a bro? Is that his whole thing? Where he's relatable because he didn't actually grow up in a horrible situation. He actively is a rich person who's tricking the common man into believing, I'm with you. Is he one of those guys? Basically, yes. Ooh, I actually want to see if he is Polish nobility 1 second. Because that would be fucking funny. Let them Make Cake podcaster when he is actually part of Polish nobility. 1 second, Theo Vaughn. Oh, no, yes, yeah, see, so he was born rich. So he was born because he is actually Polish nobility. Oh, so like people listening to his podcast who are like, I like him because he says it like it is. Oh, because his family... Oh, his father was a 67-year-old Polish noble. Oh, well, you know, but his dad was like a missionary, so yeah, he's part of a noble, long history of land and privilege in Poland. This is interesting. His real name is Theodor Kapitani von Kernatowski III. Wow, famous guy born rich? That's crazy. Some of his stuff is funny. I think he did like an interview with Bernie that I watched part of, and I was just like, he's just kind of one of those guys who, I don't know, every single clip I've ever seen of him is him just asking like, you think that people should eat food? And he's like, I don't know. I don't know if people should eat food. I don't know if people should have food. Should people have food? I don't know. Well, at least better than Dave Portnoy. I fucking hate Dave Portnoy. I don't even like sports, and I fucking despise Dave Portnoy every chance I get. Hate that fucking guy. Hate his guts. And not even because of, like, any of the shitty things he says. I hate his fucking guts because of his pizza reviews. I fucking hate that man's pizza reviews appearing on my timeline. Holy, nothing makes me more, oh my fucking god, can you please not pop up on my timeline than those fucking pizza reviews. I fucking hate him. And, like, I know he's a super dipshit. He's like a rich super dipshit, right? So, like, on top of being a rich super dipshit, he also has incredibly dogshit opinions on pizza. God, do I fucking hate his pizza opinions. And that's all I see. Like, I barely have even seen, like, the breadth of, like, his dogshit takes of, like, poor people shouldn't have food. Which is usually like that's kind of weird to say, man. Like, kids shouldn't be able to eat food. And I'm like, that's kind of fucking weird, man. Your kids are going to be able to eat food. Why the fuck shouldn't poor kids have? Well, poor kids should be able to, like, eat dirt. And it's like, I don't understand any of that. But, like, realistically, his pizza takes are dog shit. 100%. And that's, like, maybe not the worst thing that he's responsible for. You know, he's a way worse person. But, never heard of him. So he's this guy who owns Barstool Sports. He's like a huge shithead. He usually is just a piece of shit on the internet. Usually just has dog shit takes in general, like the meat-headed HDH swole dude he is. But his biggest, shittiest takes are the absolutely fucking awful, abysmal pizza reviews. He does this fucking thing, and I hate this fucking thing, you know, where if you review something and you give it a number rating, he does this 0.7, like, this pizza gets a 4.7. I'm like, you're just fucking pulling shit out of your ass, man. There's no viable system that you're pulling from. You are using the numerical scale to pretend that you are an authority on the subject when you were just a rich guy traveling and eating pizza, and your takes are dog shit. Great. And there are enough, like, simple-headed chuckle fucks who watch him and are like, oh, Dave said that pizza's bad. He's ruined family businesses. And not even, like, bad family businesses either. He's, like, ruined, like, mid-pizza places that exist in small towns. Because what Dev said, the pizza's bad there. It's like, yeah, it's small-town pizza. Dude, like, stick to New York and eat your fucking $50 slice. Stop coming to the Midwest and fucking ruining local family pizza joints. Like, for fuck's sake, bud. Wow. Stick to your fucking, like, stick to your richy rich, you know? Go and have, like, a $50 slice at the fucking, like, the Golden Buca de Beppo's or whatever, dude. Can you throw a pizza at him since he's in Iowa? I think is he in Iowa right now? I know he's been in the Midwest. I just hate his fucking pizza takes, I do. Aside from, like, being a terrible human being, potentially. Like, just the most dog shit awful pizza takes I've ever seen in my fucking life. How can you have just absolutely abysmal pizza takes? I just don't get it. B, you know how I rate pizza? Is the pizza good? I eat the pizza. Is the pizza bad? I don't eat the pizza. Can't be having they control the government. They want to control the culture too. Well, to be fair, part of it is they control the culture, but also, like, they're fucking dorks. They're losing. Like, they're fucking goobers. Like, you put a normal person and JD Vance or Trump in the fucking same room, and they'll be like, what's that fucking smell? That's part of the problem is they're rich old white dudes. Like, all they want to do is hold on to whatever scraps of power they have and be rich old white dudes. Like, and they're not going to share any of that money. Groceries go up, gas go up, everything go up. That's what you voted for. You voted for more expensive groceries and more expensive gas. And JD Vance isn't even old. No, but he is trained by the incredibly old people. He's got, like, the old money behind him. It's like the boarding school for training dipshits. He's the my daddy taught me how to be the way I am. So it's going to be fucking epic. If they didn't have the cult of personality, they wouldn't have anything. Dave's last pizza video from yesterday was in Urbandale, Iowa. Maybe you should have, like, non-dog shit pizza takes. I don't know. That's your daily Torture Nexus view, though. That's my, that's your daily view at the Torture Nexus. So that's... Anyway, Balloon Boy. Up in the sky? They got him in the cryo chamber. Well, no, they got him in the AI rendered med beds that he had to remove the video for because he thought it was real. What is it? They were the AI generated magical beds that he thought was real, like the Gua'uld caskets. You remember the Gua'uld caskets from Stargate SG-1? Yeah, he posted a video on Twitter. Trump posted a video on Twitter about, you don't know about this? So Trump posted a video on Twitter, on Truth, sorry, not Twitter. AI-generated article about med beds, saying that he approved magical beds that you go into and they heal you magically through science magic, and he thought it was real. He thought the beds were real. He was asked about it, and he thought it was a real thing. And they had to remove the video from his account because he just thought it was real. He thought they had the Gua'uld caskets that you go into and they heal you. And I'm like, cooked, dude. So fucking cooked.
Wow.
Literally, like, well done. Fucking absolutely cooked. I think medbeds are a real thing, a medical grift, but still a thing. Well, to a degree, medbeds are a thing, but they are mostly a medical grift. And then on top of that, like, there are a lot of, like, really stupid people that think the rich people have, like, an incredible, like, magical healing bed. And it's like, no. Has anybody seen that fucking guy who's, like, 40 years old or 50 years old and he's trying to, like, direly hold on to his youth and he was injecting his son's blood directly into him and he still looked like shit because he was aging? And he looked like he would look like probably a fine 40. You just gotta moisturize. You're gonna age. You gotta, like, get over it. But there was that fucking blood guy. He's a millionaire. And look at how shitty so many billionaires look. Look at how shitty Warren Buffett looks. Do you think that if they had magical medical beds, that they would, like, not use them to look younger or be healthier? Yeah, they have access to better healthcare than us, so, like, they could live longer on account of the fact that they can afford healthcare. But, like, they don't have magical fucking beds that are gonna cure all your wounds and make you young. Because then they would look young. Every rich person would look like a fucking vampire. They're so vain. They're way too vain. They would look fucking incredibly young. If you told them that, like, eating yummy, yummy, expensive lead would make you younger, half of them would be eating yummy, yummy lead like the Roman Empire. They'd be drinking that shit out of the lead cups. Can never understand. They'd be like, then why do rich people look old? What do they wear, like a fucking body shell that they take off whenever they're, like, not in front of cameras? Being rich don't make you smart. And it never has. Being rich don't make you smart. Being rich means you A, got lucky, or B, got born into wealth. Usually B. Like, yeah, fucking Warren Buffett can see the code, but that's because Warren Buffett, like, pays 1 billion people to, like, look and analyze shit for him. I was on a vacation once, and, this is years ago. A friend of a friend was there, and she was telling me about, like, she did, like, accounting for rich people, and the amount of money that they would just leave lying around is genuinely ludicrous. Like, the amount of assets that they would just forget that they had, genuinely insane. They have, like, teams of accountants just to keep track of all of the shit that they own. They have to look at an incredibly large itemized list to be like, oh yeah, we own this and this and this and this and this. People are so rich they forget how rich they are. You see, Brendan, it's because all rich people are not really people. They're all lizard people, and they remove the skin people suit at home. No, it's the class war. It's the rich people want to pay money so that they can make poor people be like, look, you should be angry at other poors. You should be angry at all the poors. Don't be angry at me. No. It's. I have a big plate full of peas. You have 1 pea. But look at that poor over there. He also has 1 pea. You should have his pea. That's his pea. You should have that pea too. Then you have 2 peas. But look at me. I have like 50 to 60 peas. Would you want 60 pea? And it's the pointing at it, be like, well, look at that guy over there with 1 pea. You only have 1 pea. That's stupid. Worst part is my dad falls for that because it's really easy to fall for that, man. It's really easy to fall into that pit. That, like, fucking, oh, you know, the 1 peas. The 1 peas. It's real. Especially if you've been told your whole life, like, you're hard working, you work hard, you provide for your family, and you still don't get nothing. Well, I'm talking with a country accent, a millionaire who inherited all his wealth from his daddy, and I'm talking in a voice that you find delightful. And, well, you know, I don't think that it's us doing any of that. I don't know. I'm just a good old boy like you, but with 1 million peas. And I think it's that guy over there with the 1 pea he's taking your pea. You should go and get him. And a lot of people, like, want, I was talking about this yesterday, a lot of people want a bad guy, they want an enemy, and it's way easier to point at the person next to you and be like, that guy took your pea. Only having bootlickers talking to you must kill your brain over the years. I don't know, I worked retail for 7 years, and I pretty much held on to myself. I worked retail in Iowa for a couple of years, and I pretty much held on to myself. You would never take our peas, Brendan, right? I mean, you give me peas. I don't take them, but you give me peas. Thank you for all the peas. Yum yum, eat it up. I'm slicing that pea like Mickey and Donald in the cartoon, eating a wafer thin pea. I don't like peas. Well, I'll take all your peas. Give them to me. I don't even like peas. I love peas, dude. I have like a big plate of vegetables and I have a bunch of peas on there. I fucking love like squishing the peas down into a pea paste. Did I like the vegetables earlier? No. My wife made a omelet this morning and the omelet was good. Did not like the veggie mix though, so. Horrible day for me. Horrible day for Berry Boy. But do you love mushy peas? No, I don't want the peas mushy. I want to do that thing where like there's one pea left on your plate and you have to decide, do you scrape it off of the plate or do you try to like hit it with your fork and you hit it with your fork and it bounces away? Then you hit it with your fork and it bounces away. And then you hit it with your fork and it bounces away. And then you like stab the pea and then eat the pea. I'm 40 bucks in the hole currently because I had to order a new motherboard so I don't have any peas. Yeah, fair. Hope it works out for you. I remember in elementary school, this one kid would only eat a bowl of peas with mustard for lunch. That's wild, but like, sometimes people are just that way. Like, you ever see a Midwestern dad eat like any kind of food where it's just like all he eats is meat and maybe a vegetable every once in a while, but it's like just fucking meat. You see those Midwesterns dads like walking around fucking sweat pouring off their head after stepping about 10 fucking feet. Their belly hangs about 15 feet in front of them. And it's just like, it's all meat. All they do all day, they fucking eat meat. No seasoning, no sauce. It's just salt and meat. Yeah, they got the wheelbarrow belly. I'm not hating it, just stuck with me. Can't really think of any weird food things that ever stuck with me through time. Like seeing another person eating a weird food thing. Because my family's pretty just, they'll eat whatever to a degree, and then they don't put like any seasoning on anything. And then I don't know, I can't think of anything in school at the moment that's related to like weird food habits. At least off the top of the dome. A bowl of various raw meats and a single stalk of celery. That's good. That we call that bar food. That's just bar food. Big bowl of peanuts. Big bowl of nuts. Huge bowl of nuts. What if you had a big bowl of nuts? I had a couple of cashews earlier, so that was good. Like my sister would just eat entire sticks of butter plain. That's just a lot. You're making me immediately think of the like 500-pound sisters where it's like, Mama always told us that we had to have a diet soda to cancel out the sugars. So after eating, we'd have 2 diet sodas, and that cancels out the bad sugars. Thinking about that, that's the only clip I know from that show where there's you have a diet soda to cancel out the bad sugar. It's like, no, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. No. That's horrifying. That's not how that works. You can't just have a diet soda. It's not going to cancel out the sugars. Why hasn't Scream Fortress started? I don't know, Shelby. I'm not in control of Team Fortress 2. I can't tell you. I don't know. I'm not in charge of them. I'm not Mr. Valve. You got it. I can't be in charge of them. I don't have the power. Oh, what the fuck are you? Black King Numamon, the what? Can you guys stop? Can you guys fucking stop? Can you guys fucking stop? He's gonna try to run away. Thank you. I'm gonna shoot him. Did I kill him? Almost, almost. What are you weakened to? Maybe you're weak to this? Oh, my piss beam got him. What does he do? Oh, they're doing a bigger update this year, Shelby? The new MVM update? Oh, okay. What did I get out of that guy? I don't know. I got a log. Oh, shit. A horse. Oh, the cyber horse. Unimon. Cool. Do I want to evolve my Toyagumon? Yeah, sure. Why not? Who are you? You the bomb guy? Oh, you're a dirigible. Okay. Why did Toyagumon turn into a blimp? All right. Don't know why that happened, but okay. You're not done yet. You can go bird. You can go horse. You can go cheese. You can go bee. You can go Kabiteramon. Ride the blimp. I don't want to ride the blimp. Ride the blimp, Bringle. You can have a rare mon, sure. I don't have a rare mon yet. Why not? Ride the blimp, Bringle. And I'd be like, I don't want to. No, thank you. Made Toyagumon big and round. Oh, God, you're right. He is a blimp now. Horrible fucking day for Barry's boy. What a wretched fucking Barry day. Oh, so full of HGH. Can you imagine the Barry boy influencer? To be a real man, you gotta fucking bloat yourself up with lots of HGH like me. You ever think one of those guys, whenever they're like red and sweating on like a podcast clip, do you ever think they're gonna just blow up? Great. I have this like genuine fear that like at some point there's gonna be one of those swollen guys on a podcast talking about like, actually a day has 28 hours in a day. Like, their brain working overtime, you can feel their fucking brains squeezing against their skull, and then, like, they're just gonna burst a vein and the blood's gonna, like, spew out, start leaking out of their head, like a... Sometimes I wonder if those guys are just gonna, they're just gonna, like, bust a vein. The guys that inject themselves with oil? No, the guys that take, like, HGH and testosterone and, like, burn their brain out with it. The guys that get, like, the black market testosterone and the HGH and poison their brain with it. Like, those dudes who, like... If they weren't doing like 8 billion chemicals out of the fucking planet, out of the Science Nutrition, they'd probably be okay. But since they're doing 8 million chemicals out of the Science Nutrition, their brains are just fried. Well, synthol is a little bit different. Those guys are even worse. The dudes who inject themselves with synth oil, there have been multiple cases across the years of dudes who will, their flesh necrotizes. Because synth oil in bodybuilding is usually used in a... Okay, so this I know because years ago, there was this guy who had synthahol injected into his biceps to make them big and bulbous, but his biceps started rotting because synthahol, it's supposed to be used as like a touch-up material in plastic surgery, so it's for dudes who are already buff, but it's like touch-up for their body shape. But morons will go and get procedures done where they get like lumpy, rotting, infected like biceps because they're like, my muscles look big. And so then eventually the flesh necrotizes, and there have been at least 2 or 3 deaths over the years because of it. Because, yeah, that's not what that's for. They're injecting it directly into their shit, and then, oops, all gloated. They got all lumpy and nasty, yeah. Dudes will do anything to look swole except for work out. They don't have time, man. They gotta, like, post pictures of themselves on the internet and be like, look, I'm not rotting. Look, I'm not rotting. Look, I'm not rotting. Actually, buddy, I'm sorry, but you're rotting. Ooh. Oops, all rot. The difference between those dudes and actual jack dudes is wild. Google the strongest men in the world and they look like barrels, not action figures. Well, yeah, I mean, like, there are, like, natural bodybuilders who, like, I respect some of those dudes, but, like, if you bodybuild to make your physique look like that, without, like, anything other than maybe some steroids, which they're on the juice regardless, but usually it's just, like, a small rotation of them. Dudes like that are working out every day. Like, their day is sleep for 6 hours, work out all day, only eat chicken. Don't eat spices because of the calories in spices. And then your actual powerlifters are dudes who just straight up, like, eat the fucking food. And even on top of that, like, dudes who are the fucking, like, bulky Arnold type, they are fully committed to everything they do every second of every day is committed to, like, bulking up and making their bodies look like that. And they dehydrate the shit out of themselves before competition so that they look that way. Nobody looks that way. Even those guys who go into those competitions don't look that way because they dehydrate the fuck out of themselves. I trust the fuck out of powerlifters. Some powerlifters, they just look like burly dads, then they'll pick up a 400,000-pound stone and you're like, okay. You're like, oh shit, he's picking up the Blarney stones. He's picking up the fucking big rocks. What are they called? There's like a stone competition in like Ireland or Scotland, right? Where they have like a big rock they have to pick up.
What's with that?
I know they have a big rock. But I don't know the exact. I trust burly dads, depending on what I see in the fit. Fully dependent on what I see in the fit, right? If the fit is loose, then that's my juice. If the fit is wild, then they're out of style. How about Scottish throw logs? Probably. You know what we throw here? Bullets. The bullets get larger. That's a...
I'd bet on it.
Well, I keep saying our national bird should be a gun, actually. Burger. Or a burger. I mean, that'd work too. Is my dad here? Is my adopted dad in the digital world? Is he a Digimon now? Would it be fucked up if you got adopted by somebody, they took care of you, find out they're a War Greymon or something? Fucking, my dad fires a beam attack. Fuck, I can't win the dad off. This is bullshit. I can imagine mom's fucking Leomon. With the amount of moms that are reading Bigfoot pornography, guaranteed. There are a lot of moms where if they figured out about furries, if they learned about furries, they'd be way too into that shit. I don't know, moms might go Andromon and Meramon more. Where's Fabiomon at? He was on all the Harlequin romance novels, right? Waiting for Fabiomon, where is he? With his long hair, standing in front of an ocean breeze. My situationship. What is a situationship again? Is that just like a casual relationship, essentially? That's what that is? That's just a casual relationship, right? It's just like a situation. It's just a casual relationship. Sometimes I hear new words for words that already... It's more of an undefined relationship, so like a casual relationship.
I'm sorry.
So like friends with benefits, or like an undefined... like a casual relationship. Like, what's the difference between a situationship and friends with benefits? Is situationship, we're not putting words on it, but like you're putting words on it still. It's not really labeled is what it means. No, it is labeled. That's the...
Sorry.
But it is labeled. Because if you call it a situationship,
Everyone.
it's got a label. This is the... Our situationship is not labeled. Well, no, it is. But it is labeled. You called it a situation. So it is labeled. This is the... I don't have any labels. Here are my labels, which is like the... I'm fine with the labels. I don't mind. I just like if you aren't figuring out romantic feelings with somebody but aren't dating and are definitely past being friends, yeah, it's a casual relationship. That's what that is. That's just like a casual relationship. Sort of like the mid-stage of Pokemon. Yeah, it's just a casual relationship. That's my boggle about it, I guess, is that there's already a label for it. But like, why is there another label for it? Which I get, but like, it's is it it's vibes? Where's his vibes? Realistically, all you gotta be like, it's vibes, Brendan. I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, it's vibes. Where's his vibes? Was it Shelby was asking me yesterday, does nonchalant mean something different to kids? Because one of my coworkers said nonchalant, and a 5th grader said, you're 30 years old, you're really going to use that word? And like, that one boggled the mind, actually, though. Yeah, I think we figured out that kid is just maybe dumb. So like, I think that kid was just roasting poorly. I think the kid doesn't know how to roast. I think he probably heard it on a stream. He heard like a roast on a stream and didn't internalize the actual logic behind the roast. Are you 30? Are you really going to be using a word like nonchalant? And it's like, that means nothing, bud. Like, you're trying, bud. I understand that you got like the hooks, but you would literally never survive Xbox lobbies that I was in when I was a kid. Like, you would not be able to survive them. You would die desiccated in the Xbox lobbies I was raised in. Like, you don't have to understand, Shelby. I've come to terms with the fact that kid was just bad at roasting. He was trying to roast and he's not good at it. That's something kids do. He thought that word was new. Well, American education system. I don't know, man. I'm hip. 6'7", am I right, fellow gamers? That's what they say.
We did it.
Until 6'7" becomes, it's a gang term.
Got it.
Be wary. Ooh. IDK, what that means? Am I old? What, like 6'7"? It's just like 21. Like 21? Nah. I'm just talking now. Yeah, but you ain't listening now. Stop. Oh, sorry, Unk get a little bit squeezy out here, and now you just straight up delulu about it? Or Unk get a little squeezy up in here, 6'7", and you get a little delulu about it? Dog, you ain't going, no, you got no riz. I'm married. You got nothing. I'm dying. -2. Hey, you know what? Valid, fair. What are the kids gonna be saying -2 in real life? Yeah, I think I want to send you to the pit, actually. You want to send me to the pit? I want to send you to the pit. I want you to be wandering around your local mall, and then you hear a kid say, -2, Chad, -2. Unk is in the zone, don't kill his vibe. Unk straight up dropping out of the battle bus. So tilted, they call him Towers. They call me Unk because I'm unclear whenever I'm talking. It's Does Baby Gronk think about this? I don't know, man. They're not on Baby Gronk now. Have you heard about the new guy? New guy just dropped. They got a guy named out here called Stinky Steve. That's all he does. He just posts on TikTok and he gets 8 billion views. Shows a picture of his pits. I don't know why people watch it. Could be a guy for all you know. Could be a guy. Just out here making up dudes. Could be a guy. Could just be Stinky Steve. Could just be a guy. He could just be real. That's the state of the world we're in. Sounds like fetish content. What are you into, stink? And how many pictures have you commissioned with stink lines around the character's feet? Is that Puppet Steve's new side grift?
Do it.
Now I'm just thinking about, like, what would happen if there was, like, a fucking... I'm not going to look this up because I don't want to know. But what would happen if you were wandering the waves of the internet and you found like a Muppet OnlyFans? Is there like a Muppet OnlyFans? They got like full-on puppets showing holes. That already happened. Well, I know they got puppet sex in the one movie. What is it? The Happy Time Murders, right? I've seen that. I wish I didn't. No, not Meet the Feebles. They got puppet sex in the Happy Time Murders. I wish I didn't see it. It's got a whole through line where like Megan McCarthy gets like half a puppet liver, and then sugar is drugs to her because in the Happy Time Murders, sugar is drugs. That's like the whole bit of the movie. It's like she's a cop, puppets, sugar is drugs. Haven't seen it in years. Never want to see it again, but I think it's got puppet sex in it. Is it Robert De Niro in that? That's the apex of his career. No, isn't the apex of... Was he in Jack and Jill, or was that... Am I thinking of Al Pacino? Dunkachino. That's Al Pacino. Never mind. Different old guy. What's my name? Dunkachino. It's a whole new game with Dunkachino. De Niro's the guy who said, like, Marvel movies should be eradicated, right? He had the old take that I was like, you know what?
Do it.
Not even 100% wrong. It's the... De Niro's the one who's like, fucking, I'm the Jonkler, baby. And then he got jonkled, right? Like the Joker got him. in The Joker.
You got
He was the taxi driver, right? Scorsese is the Marvel hater. Scorsese is the movie maker, right? De Niro is taxi driver, and then Jonkler shoot him. Unk is beasting out nonchalantly interfacing with beings beyond the shimmering veil, rizzing up the one who waits at the gate with his level 12 GAT. That's great. Good for you. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Those are words. Those all fit together in a way. Is it a good or a bad thing that I've yet to find somebody who's IRL watched The Amazing Digital Circus? You got like 5 people at least here who have. I've seen clips. It's got good bits. I like when the bubble curses, but I'm usually not going to watch it because, one, I think it's funnier. I think part of me is I do think it's a lot funnier to learn about Amazing Digital Circus from TikTok clips and from people who watch it rather than watching it myself. Because, like, I'd probably like it if I watched it. It's got a lot of, like, the internet humor slime to it. It's probably good. It looks like it's animated well. It's got a good bit to it. I like the kind of like vibe of the I guess the id, the ego. What does it mean to be human aspect of it? Yeah, I mean, I'm probably sure it's pretty good. I just have no interest in it. Like I know it's on Netflix. You can probably find enough on YouTube. I could probably find the episodes of it, but I just don't. I'm not watching a lot of stuff right now. And I've always been like, I think it's way funnier to learn bits about this rather than fully internalize it. Because I'm like, I'm not super into it, but I'm happy for people who are. Sad that, like, weird that so many kids are into it, but I guess, like, you know, I was watching shit that I probably shouldn't have been watching when I was a kid, so I can't say much. Lest I be, hippopotamus. To be fair, it really isn't that much more advanced than, like, your Steven Universes and the like. Yeah, no, from what I've seen of it, it doesn't seem like it's got, like, maybe it's, you know, got some, like, themes of depression and sadness and, bleeped cursing, but pretty inoffensive from what I've seen. They pull out like guns as gags. Like playing Shadow the Hedgehog on the PS2 is far more damaging to a child's psyche than The Amazing Digital Circus, I think. Still probably better than Cocomelon. Well, yeah, but Cocomelon is just the equivalent of your dad putting it in front of the exhaust pipe of your mom's car. And like a lot of kids did that in my day. We didn't have latchkey kids. We had exhaust pipe kids. That's right. My mom sat me in front of the back of the car and made me suck on that thing. All that old leaded gasoline needed to go somewhere. All those fumes needed to go somewhere. Right here in my noggin. If you want to damage a child's psyche, raise that son of a bitch. You raise that thing thinking one really weird behavior is normal, so that when they go to school and do the common thing weird, they get bullied forever. You want to damage a child's psyche, you put a Dreamcast and a copy of Sonic Adventure in front of them. They'll never be the same. They'll either turn into a person who will save the world, or they'll never leave the room. Do kids even like the Sonic anymore? Buddy! The Sonic movies. Did you forget all 3 of them did incredibly well and they exist? I was like, what are you talking? You totally forgot about them. Even I went to the Sonic movies. They fuck. Even I loathe to admit it. The Sonic movies are goated. Like, kids love the Sonic movies. Ain't no goddamn child going to see the Cat in the Hat movie with Bill Hader. Ain't no child going to see the Bill Hader Cat in the Hat. Ain't no child went to see the new Smurfs movie. But like Sonic, of course they went and saw Sonic. That shit brought Jim Carrey out of retirement for a whole new generation of kids. Like, fuck. What about the Chuck E. Cheese Galaxy 5000 movie? Is that what you posted a clip of in the Discord yesterday or today? We in the future, we are Chuck E. Cheese. Isn't that Bowling for Soup's lead singer is doing Chucky's voice? Is what I read in the Discord earlier while I was lurking. Is that a movie or is that just a YouTube video? No, the movie was a VHS from the 90s. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like the Bowling for Soup conversation that happened in the Discord where like Chuck E. Cheese was he was like singing the big Chucky song and then he was chuckying all over the place. Yeah, that was just a Chucky song. I think you're going to like if you like mascot horror, you should maybe check out the new Perilous Adventure coming out later this month. And when I plug, I'm going to keep plugging it. Then it'll come out and I'll keep plugging it. John Bowling for Soup has been voicing Chucky since 2012, besides some new animated Chuck E. Cheese thing that's happening. Why do they keep bringing back Chucky? Like, what investment firm owns Chuck E. Cheese that wants to keep using the brand? Because if they want to bring back Chuck E. Cheese, here's what they got to do. Go to the middle of New York City, build a giant Chuck E. Cheese tunnel in the middle of New York City that leads out into the bay, that leads out into the ocean. It leads to the Statue of Liberty. You went side of the Statue of Liberty. And in Monument Mythos, it's all full of blood. Fuck you. What if they put Chuck E. Cheese on a steamboat in a black and white film? I couldn't do the whole whistle. Sorry. What if they made Charles Entertainment Cheese fat, not like the whale, but like round and cute like real rats? What if they made a video where they just threw him against the wall and he made a wet thud against the wall? And then he fell onto the ground and he didn't get back up? That'd be fucked up, right? What if Chuck E. Cheese made a wet thud against the wall and then he just onto the ground? That'd be fucked up. Me coming out here with the advanced level humor of, but what if Chuck E. Cheese fucking died? But what if he fucking died? But what if he was dead? But what if he fucking died? That's why they announced they're going out of business. Oh, like when they canceled Uncle Grandpa, there's gonna be a picture of Chuck E. Cheese on all their socials with a gun in his mouth. Huh, Gers? What if Chuck E. Cheese took off his suit and fucking farted? I got a flashback of some creepypasta that was corny as fuck, which Chucky was part of a mutant experiment.
Ready to go.
They're all corny as fuck, man. All creepypasta is corny as fuck. That's part of the point. It's creepypasta. Half of people don't know why it's called creepypasta. What if Chuck E. Cheese exploded like how Daft Punk ended? That would be crazy. I go, wow, it's crazy. I'm still awestruck at how he whimpered after that. Well, because, like, the person controlling the Chucky was probably like, is that a slur? Is that something like, can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? And then he heard, like, yeah, you're okay to say it. He's like, Poggers. That's what happened to Uncle Grandpa? I thought he just went to live on a farm. No, when Uncle Grandpa ended, the creator of Uncle Grandpa posted a picture to Twitter of Uncle Grandpa with a gun in his mouth, which is maybe one of the funniest things a cartoon creator has ever done whenever their show ended. Isn't the joke that they're supposed to be shitty, spooky copypastas? No, creepypastas are supposed to be a little scary copypasta. Crappy pasta is bad creepypasta. No, he drew that when it was taken off HBO Max. I'm still mad they took Courage off HBO Max. I just gotta buy the DVD and rip it off the DVD. Can't find that shit anywhere. Mad about it. I just gotta buy the DVD and rip it off the DVD at some point. Put it on a Plex server for me. Like, I'm so fucking sick of... Oh, no more media. 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 Hey, that thing you like is gone again. Hey, the thing you like is gone again. We took it again. We took it away again. It's like, why? Because of money. We need more money for a reality TV show. Number 4,762. HBO Max sucks because they really only have the HBO shows, but that's almost worth the price. The Rehearsal almost made it worth the price, and then I canceled again because I was like, fuck this. I pay for Amazon Prime Watch TV, and that's about it. No subscription service is worth it. I pay for Amazon Prime, and sometimes for Apple if they have a really good show. They got the AEW pay-per-views on there, which is nice. Yeah, on Habo, but like, I stopped really caring about wrestling. I've been in a wrestling fatigue, which sucks because my boy is champion. My boy is champion, and I'm not watching, and I'm kind of sad, but like, I don't have the time, and I don't want to watch right now. I can't do the 2 hours every Wednesday. And then Shannon Moore was on ROH. Shannon Moore's still wrestling? Wait a minute, Shannon Moore's alive and wrestling? That's crazy, dude. That's insane. When are you releasing your streaming service that just contains what you watch? Kind of watching me on a streaming service, really.
Great.
You're watching me on Slop TV. Yum, yum. Eat it up. Dude, he was going to fight Samoa Joe. We need to get back in. I don't care. I just don't care. I just don't. Like, I was into wrestling again for like 2-3 years again, and then I just stopped caring. I just lost it's not even like depression apathy. It's just like, I'm done. I'm tapped out. Like, I'm good. I don't really need anything else. Like, I'm full. Like, I think I watched all I wanted to watch wrestling, and I get no joy from watching a wrestling match anymore. I get no happiness from it. I just get bored sometimes. It's like, even if it's my boy, I'm like, man, I feel like I've seen enough wrestling now for me to be in a wrestling fatigue state. So I'm just waiting until I feel like I get back into it. I go through phases. I'm not in my wrestling phase right now. I'm out of it. In my watching shitty 90s TV shows, shitty sci-fi 90s TV shows phase again, which is just put on the Star Trek, put on the X-Files, put on the old good show, because no show right now is good. So, like, put on the old good show. Pretty good phase, to be honest. I go through that every about 2 years, where it's like, put on the X-Files, put on fucking Star Trek, put on fucking Star Trek DS9. So, like, X-Files, or is that not shitty? X-Files is kind of shitty sometimes. Kind of goated sometimes. It really depends. Like, you got goated episodes where, like, they want to take a monster to a Cher concert, but then you have really bad episodes, like, this vampire sucks the skin color out of black people. Like, you gotta understand. There are some bad episodes. We just watched that episode like 2 days ago. There are some bad episodes of X-Files. There are some poor ones. Sorry, what? I was zoning out and now I'm back. Oh, there was an X-Files episode where, like, There's a vampire, and he steals the skin color out of black people. It's a really fucking bad episode of The X-Files. It's fucking abysmal. It is rated not great. Genuine dog shit. It is fucking rancid. Yeah, it's a really poorly handled AIDS allegory. There's a joke I've heard about Black Mirror that describes the average episode plot as what if your mom was a car or something like that. Oh no, that's the what if your mom was a toaster? What if your mom was a refrigerator? What if your mom was a Ford F-150? What if your mom was a computer? That's a Black Mirror episode. What if your best friend was digitally in the video game as a woman and you had sex? And then what if your mom ran on batteries? Yeah, that's the Black Mirror experience. That's not all of Black Mirror, but it is some of Black Mirror. What about Aqua Teen Hunger Force? I mean, same thing. Goated episodes and dog shit episodes. I love the Mummy episode, but like them, like, do I really want to watch the Hand Banana episode again? No, I've seen it enough in my life. I never need to see it again. Never need to see Hand Banana ever again. I'm happy with that. I don't like Black Mirror because characters don't know how their own world works. Well, okay, so to explain Black Mirror and why they need to do that, why they need to have the fish out of water who is technically in water, is because if they didn't, they would have to do it like Twilight Zone did it. And people don't pay attention when they're watching things on Netflix. So, like, they need people to repeat, like, 3 things over and over again on how the world works. Because the way that, like, Twilight Zone used to do it, where it's just like, imagine a world where your mom ran on batteries.
Do it.
And they'd start off with that, and then you go into it, you'd be like, oh shit, this is a world where your mom ran on batteries. But, like, Netflix kind of makes shows, and this doesn't fully apply to, like, older Black Mirror, I think, because that was before Netflix picked it up fully, where they kind of have to repeat plot for the old people who still have Netflix, and for people who are watching on their phone, like my wife. And so, like, if you're a normal person in the modern era, and you watch shows like my wife, which is be on her phone, not watch the show, not pay attention to any part of the show or the movie she's watching, but, like, be on her phone, watching the show, be on her phone.
I'm sorry.
Like my wife, see, she's on her phone right now. She's not even paying attention while I'm putting her in the spot. She's playing TF2, but she's being on her phone during the loading screens. Are you on your phone during the loading screens? Yeah, that's what I thought. She's on her phone right now. No, she's on her phone right now. Don't worry about it. But yeah, if you're watching a TV show and you're like on your phone, they gotta repeat like. I'm not lying about you. You watch TV shows on your phone. She's on her phone. She's not paying attention right now. She said she's gonna fight me. All right. Yeah, like to see that happen, nerd. Please don't, though. Please don't. I'm so soft and spongy. But yeah, there are a lot of people who like Netflix kind of makes shows sometimes based on like literally the psychological data they expect you to be on your phone. So like if you watch a Netflix show and like, why have they repeated like the plot points like 3 times in this movie or TV show? And it's because, well, you know, because you're on your phone. And are you on your phone? And not you. I'm not asking you if you're on your phone. Why imagine when the show tells me how it works? I think that, okay, so there's storytelling advice and it's show, don't tell. Now, I don't fundamentally fully agree with the show, don't tell method. I think it's okay to tell sometimes because some people take show, don't tell as like a, oh, you've told, it's sacrilegious. And that's fucking stupid. Sometimes you gotta fucking tell. It's a storytelling method where it's like understandable if you're writing something like a TV show, video game, movie, book, story. But like show don't tell isn't necessarily the be all end all. And you should take it under advisement. Like it's better to show how a character emotes in a scene when you're writing a scene rather than tell, I am angry. John Cena was angry when he had to eat the big piece of pie. He said, grr, I'm angry at the pie. Versus John Cena was he started tapping his foot. He was looking at the pie, the empty pie tin, his eyes glazing over. His belly rumbled and he went, oh. He was mad because he couldn't float towards the pie.
There.
And a lot of shows do the tell because, like I said, they kind of, psychology-wise, for some modern shows, they expect you to kind of just be on your phone. They're like, oh, motherfucker, be on your phone. We're going to say this like 8 times. That way, if you pop up your phone and look up at the TV, you're no longer on your phone. Speaking of Job Cena, WWE ruined his retirement tour. Yeah. Creative and morally bankrupt company ruins John Cena's retirement tour. What the fuck? That's crazy, dude. I hate that you trick me into listening with full attention and say something like that. Trick you? Because I'm fucking second monitor content to you, and then you're like, I gotta get into the fucking chat. I gotta stop playing Warframe right fucking now. I gotta stop grinding out the Demon Slayer Fortnite shit right fucking now. I gotta give Brendan a piece of my fucking mind. What is he talking about? What the fuck is he saying? Shut up. Yeah, mad because I called you out. You can't read me. Buddy, I've already soul rendered you.
Preparations complete.
Nice art, bozo. What is that furry called? The protozoa? Is that what it's short for? Because I can see your mitochondria, and it ain't the powerhouse anti-cell, so. Oh, how do they ruin it? Awful heel term, match is booked awfully and trying to use the counter-program AEW. Yeah, they just... For John Cena's, his entire, like, retirement run should have been heel turn into... It's so easy to book a John Cena retirement tour as well. You make him a bad guy, and you have him come out and you have him do Hollywood shit, right? You have him wear none of his John Cena stuff, and then you have him lose after making a deal with the devil, and then he comes out as John Cena one more time. That's it. But they kept him with it was this weird fucking branding thing where they couldn't let him drop the John Cena branding, so he's coming out and calling the crowd pathetic while he's wearing his doofy John Cena never give up, never give in shit. But you do evil John Cena for 1 year, and then you redeem him at the end. Like, it's that easy. Emotional storytelling is that fucking easy sometimes, for wrestling especially. I knew it was ruined when they made Jey Uso win over him in the Rumble. I knew it was ruined when Travis Scott came out and The Rock was nowhere to be seen. And then Travis Scott came out and helped them win, and it was like, and why the fuck is Travis Scott involved, and why? I don't mind celebrities being in wrestling, but I don't ever think that they should ever be in the main booking. So I think you're looking forward to the live-action Street Fighter movie. I do not care. I think it's going to be abysmal dog shit. I hope it's abysmal dog... I know it's going to be abysmal dog shit because of who they've casted for M. Bison. And I keep saying this. I know the Street Fighter movie is going to fucking blow ass. And it's because of specifically who they've casted for M. Bison. Because the casting choice... He's not a bad actor. He was in Deal with the Devil. He's in, like, Murderbot. But the fact that they cast him because he looks sickly and pretty much as M. Bison because he looks sickly is such a fucking weird bit, which means that they're basing kind of everything in the movie off of the Street Fighter movie, because Raul Julia was sickly as M. Bison in that movie because he was actively sick. It was his final role because he was legitimately ill. And so, like, casting somebody who is like kind of a sickly actor, Polka Dot Man from Suicide Squad, as M. Bison means you do not understand. That's already telling me that you do not get the bit. Cody Rhodes as Guile works. I don't mind that. Cody Rhodes can be Guile. He's a fucking American white boy who's like, I am a real American. I solved racism. Because, like, I'm never going to forget that either. Not enough people know about the Cody Rhodes I Stopped Racism promo. It's still one of the most mind-boggling decisions he's ever done. The what? All right, so if you're in the wrestling, in AEW, Cody Rhodes had a promo. Let me explain this to you 1 second. Cody Rhodes had a promo, and his promo, in wrestling, when you cut a promo, you go on stage and you talk at you yap, right? That's the point of a promo. And his promo was against Anthony Ogogo was this feud, this fight that he was prepping for, right? Now understand that Anthony Ogogo is a British black former boxer. And the promo that Cody Rhodes cuts on a black British former boxer is, I am married to a black woman and racism is over. Really fucking weird. Like, that's the gist of the promo. Really fucking weird promo, especially when your opponent it was like, racism is over. I married a black woman. America is awesome and better than other countries. And it was like one, your opponent is black. Two, your opponent is British, and the British are usually our allies. 3, what? It was a lot of people forget about the Codyverse, and I've been watching AEW for a while, and it was wild to see Cody get so over in WWE. But then again, like, they didn't have the knowledge of the Codyverse, and they weren't suffering through the Codyverse month after month. So I kind of understood it. But I'm never going to forget it. It will always live rent-free in my head. Like, it's a wild fucking promo. But it's the Codyverse. So during AEW's formative years, Cody Rhodes was in charge of his own booking. And so instead of, first thing he did was book himself so that he could never win the world title. Weird. And then he lost that match, and he could never fight for the world title. Ever. Cody got a gigantic fucking tour bus that AEW comped and paid for. And then all Cody did was wrestle his friends. And every week was a white meat babyface promo of America. I'm the good guy. America. when like everything about his presentation was screaming, this guy is a jagoff. And everything could have worked if he turned heel. But he stuck his feet in the ground and said, I will not turn heel. And then he went to WWE and people were like, Cody, white meat America babyface. I love that. And then they loved it. So he was early John Cena. No, he was the best way I can. He was Hogan late WCW. I don't even think I can say that it was like early John Cena. Oh, right. The match against Malachi Black. He fucking put his boots in the ring and then walked out. And it was everybody's like, what? He lost a match, put his boots in the ring, walked out, and everybody was like, what? And then he just came back and wrestled again.
Everyone.
Do you remember the Big Show weigh-in? The Big Show weigh-in is really funny. For a little bit, Cody had, like, Paul White Big Show came out. And Paul White Big Show was supposed to do the weigh-in between Cody and Anthony Ogogo. And nobody taught Big Show how to use the scale. So Big Show was just sitting there like, for like a full 5 minutes in the middle of the ring with people watching in the audience. Because nobody taught Big Show how to use the scale, but expected him to be able to use the scale to do their weigh-in. And then the scale broke. But I will say, Cody's best times in AEW were his TNT Championship run. Genuinely goated run. When they made a belt that was like, this is the Cody belt, because he can't have the world title. His first TNT Championship run, goated. His second one, pretty, from like 1 into 2, pretty good. I think his Majeff feud, is TNA still a thing? They're kind of being cannibalized by WWE.
You got it.
They're kind of like, WWE is helping us. We're all going to get jobs. Not knowing that WWE is going to like stab them in the back, take any talent they have that's good, and then let them die a horrible death. Cody can be good. He just can't be in charge of creative. Cody can't be in charge of creative, and we got to get him a different finisher other than hit the crossroads 80 fucking times. God, do I fucking hate that. I know I said I'm out of wrestling, but sometimes they pull me back in. I hate Cody matches. I feel like I don't hate Cody as a person, but God, do I hate Cody Rhodes matches. Yeah, Adrenaline. His theme song is funny. Adrenaline in my hole. Something, something, Cody soul. Nah, I don't like Cody matches. I think they're fucking boring and formulaic. And he does the fucking hit him with the crossroads, hit him with the crossroads. This is the part where I don't think he does this is the part where we blade bit in WWE as much, but like, this is the part where we bleed. We bleed here. Do the crossroads, do the crossroads, do the crossroads. And it's like, fine, like that's kind of his bit. Like he's trying to be like that kind of like, spam your finisher 80 times to defeat the enemy.
Great.
The Rock movie bombs, so The Rock's coming to put more dents in the WWE Codyverse. Wow. Dwayne The Rock Johnson wearing a bunch of shit all over his face in an A24 movie. It bombed? Say it ain't so. Remember when I was saying that it was going to bomb, but it was The Rock. The Rock's not going back to WWE. I almost guarantee it. Because, and I said this when he showed up in the terrible machine, the shitter machine. He is pushing for his Oscar. He's mad. He wants an Oscar. That's it. Everybody said he was going to get an Oscar for a movie about an MMA guy. No, he has all that shit on him. Of course the movie was going to do bad. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and you can't even tell it's him because of all the shit on his face. He wants an Oscar. That's his bit now, is he's going to push for an Oscar. His bit is going to be trying to, like, at some point, I feel like he's going to just pay for roles to try to get an Oscar. I said that when the Shatter Machine was announced. I said, oh, this is he's doing an Oscar push now. If you enjoy old wrestling stories, I recommend The Iron Claw, really good drama. The Iron Claw is so crazy because, like, they had to cut some of the Von Erich brothers out of the movie because people, they didn't think that people would believe that there was more suffering in that family. They cut a whole brother out of that movie. I think, like, maybe even another brother. The Iron Claw movie is crazy because it actually doesn't tell the whole story. It actually holds back horrible information. The movie actually softens the real world drama that happens in that movie. It didn't bomb. It made it $50 million from a $2.7 million budget. See, somebody said in chat it bombed. That's enough for it to be, well, it's A24, so God, he might still get an Oscar for that. Yeah, $50 million from $2.7 million ain't bad. Averaging a 66 to 73% rating. It really depends on how much they pay the Academy this year for it. So, $38 million in profit. Yeah, The Rock will use that as a Parrotmon. The Rock will use that as a launching stage for Me When I, Then When I. Big money mode, big Oscar mode. No, it had a $50 million budget and made about $6 million in opening weekend. It bombed. Why am I getting different numbers? Google time. Time for Google. Smashing machine, not shatter machine. Oh, no, you were looking at the numbers wrong, Crispy. Reverse it. Box office, 2.7 million. 50 million budget. No, that's a bomb. You swapped it. It's also been out a single day? Yeah, true. I mean, it'll probably make its money back, but depends on if it gets word of mouth. They'll probably start putting TikTok clips of it up to attract people into it. He's unleashing the beast now. I think Brendan should try to get an Oscar. I could go to the Muppet store and get one. I can get a Grouch. Waka Waka. Fozzie says that, though.
Okay.
The nomination is incoming. I think that's locked, but I think there's better performances. Not enough people will be bought out for his Oscar win. If he don't get the Oscar this year, he'll be back into the A24 slot pit again, so... Average parrot owner experience? Oh, and they get incredibly large and then they start ripping you apart left and right? Yeah. Parrots do that? They have the power of thunder and lightning at their fucking beck and call? Oh, good to know, good to know. The pirates were onto something. True, they were onto the Caribbean. Oh, good, 500 health back, thanks, awesome. Oh, there we... Hey, look, it's the boy! There we go. I was wondering why, like, this bird was kicking my ass. What did I say?
Huh? Whoops. I did.
It's weird. You know what? I'm starting to agree that it is kind of weird that they're like... I get why the main character is non-voiced, but it is weird when they flap their lips a bunch, and then another character's like, huh? You really mean it? And you're like... Mean what?
How do I put it?
I didn't say shit. What the fuck are you talking about? Mean what?
Anime I used to...
Shut the fuck up. This is just like those anime I watch. When a character in like a JRPG or an anime says that, I really just... It's like if somebody in a movie, you're watching the movie, they look directly at the camera and say, my life be like a movie. I'm gonna get there someday. What about you, buddy? Oh, you're max level? Oh, yeah, we'll throw you out there. Who are you? Huh? Oh, witch mod. Why her hand's so big? Me and I, did you know there's women in the blockchain? There's what in the blockchain? There's women in the blockchain now. Crypto bros when they're finally like, finally. What happened, dude? There's women in the blockchain. The what? There's women in the blockchain. Is this the Wizard of Oz chat? Or is this the Cowardly Lion, the Witch, and the Angel Man? Understood. If you had a robot, I'm pretty sure God was in the Wizard of Oz, wasn't he? He came down and said, be not afraid. Wizardmon of Ozmon be like. Thanks. Fucked up. I thought that show Oz was about the Wizard of Oz for the longest time, only to find out it's like a prison drama. And I was like, when are the witches summon the monkeys? When are the witches summon the blue monkeys? What are the witches? It's like, oh no, they don't do that in Oz. Understood. It's like a prison drama. Because like when I was a kid, people would be talking about Oz and I'd be like, why are you watching like a...
You got it.
Like the Wizard of Oz? Speaking of Wizard of Oz, I do often think about how one of the spin-offs they wanted to do for Supernatural was send Felicia Day into Wizard of Oz world. Is it Oz or Ounce? Is it Ounce? Have I been calling it Oz the whole time? Because it's OZ?
That one.
Wait, is it Ounce? No, it's Wizard of Oz. No, I know that, but it's the show Oz. Is that called Ounce? See, this is the problem with naming your show Oz. I'm just gonna think they're summoning the blue monkeys. I'm just gonna say because it's like a wicked prequel. They never even try to adapt the scene where the Tin Man kills 40 wolves. Heartbreaking. They should do that. Heartbreaking. They don't do that. When are they gonna adapt the scene where in the new James Gunn Superman movie, in the newer one, in the one they're making, are they gonna have them steal the 40 cakes of Lex Luthor, or are we gonna? Somebody has stolen my 40 cakes. Was it you, Superman? No. Why are you 40 cake shaped? Oh. You need Puppetmon and Gardramon instead. They have the Scarecrow and the Tin Man. Puppetmon or Tin Man? I mean, Puppetmon, I guess. He had his joints freshly oiled and his axe freshly sharpened. He was fully prepared to fend off the tactical wolf assault. I haven't read the Wizard of Oz books, so you could be making shit up. You could just be speaking the truth, and I wouldn't know. Okay, so Oz is the nickname for the prison in Oz. Okay. But why would you call a prison Oz? Because you're like, that's prison. That's not Oz.
That one.
It's not like a magical wonderland where like witches and shit exist. That's like a prison. It'd be like calling your prison Wonderland. Like, that's not Wonderland. I'm not stepping through the looking glass. Which, like, speaking of Oz and speaking of spin-off shows, there was also the, I can't fucking believe they did a Once Upon a Time spin-off show where it was all Alice in Wonderland and nobody fucking watched it.
Great.
And I think it's still got, like, 3 seasons. And I can't believe TV executives who were like, this Once Upon a Time show is pretty hype. Let's do an Alice in Wonderland spin-off of it. Oswald Correctional Facility is one hell of an abbreviation that summarizes Oz. Now that you tell me the name is Oswald, I get it. I'll get the voice over the player character. It's a weird standby in JRPGs where sometimes the player character just doesn't talk. Like, you talk, you make your decisions, but at the end of the day, none of your dialogue decisions matter in this at all. So, like, it's just a weird bit. They don't do it in every JRPG, mind you, but it is a weird JRPG bit where your character just... when you pick a dialogue option. Yeah, it's always never talk or talk too much. It's like your character is either an empty vessel for the player, and like they give you dialogue options, but they don't matter. None of it matters. Like, I don't know why you even giving me dialogue options. It don't matter. I will never understand it. It's always one of those weird things. You're just like, okay.
Whoa, awesome.
I know I get the dialogue. I can say cool, awesome, or epic, and it's like, it don't matter. Fallout 4 had dialogue options that didn't matter.
I'll give y'all a lift to the factorial area. So make sure you send those...
This is a fucking analog horror voiceover. This is a fucking... I'll give you a lift to the factorial area. I'm like, I'm scared, man. What do the VHS effects happen? He's so happy. He's a beautiful human blimp, man. I don't want to get inside of the living blimp. I only don't want to get inside of the living blimp if the door's open and he goes, oh. But if it's just like, oh yeah, that's just part of the blimp. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But if he goes, oh, when you open the door, then I don't want to get in the fucking blimp. He's going down. He's so fucking dead. Beginning of every PlayStation 2 World War II shooter on the PlayStation 2. Our ship's going down. Mayday, mayday. Oh my god, Brendaniel. Oh, he's alive. He's fine. He needs to repair himself, though. He didn't even die. He's just a bit on fire. He's a bit spicy now. This is the, oh god, this is the Simpsons video game when you send Maggie into the vents. DIGIMON is fucking Maggie Simpson.
Great.
This is just the Simpsons movie video game where you're Marge and you gotta send Maggie into the fucking vents. Oh, my baby! Do you think they'd let you make an OC Digimon to add to this game? No, because it would either, the idea would be horribly rancid. No survivors. It would be absolutely fucking not. You never let me cook. Do not let me cook. Oh, so this is Air Fryer Mon. What does he do? He's like a, what if he was a Digimon, but he owned like an air fryer? It'd be dead. So like he's a Digimon, but like what if he owned an air fryer? But what if he was an air fryer who owned an air fryer? This is, fuck, I don't know, man. You guys got like a Pikachu? You got a Pikachu, fuck. You thought about doing Pikachu? We already got a Pikachu. You guys already got a Pikachu. Fuck, that's right, shit. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe some kind of Pikachu? What if he was like a little yellow rat? And he was like, well, that's already Pikachu. Yeah, but like, fuck. This is Hello Neighbormon. So this is Freddy Fazbearmon. He runs at you and he jump scares you and he goes, hey! Like, wow, that's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Giant foot. Oh, like the purple giant foot from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Matt Patmon might find this interesting. I think Matt Patmon might find this interesting if we... Why can't we make Digimon pregnant? Well, there's always... Isn't there a Pokemon game where it's like, what if Pokemon pregnant? Oh my god, it's Nanimon. He's stuck in the fucking vent. Help me out here! Mr. Tumnus, Mr. Tumnus, you gotta help me out of here. You gotta help me out of the vent here, Mr. Tumnus. You gotta... Ooh, I'm stuck in the vent. Ooh.
Ow! Listen up. You better not push me.
Thank goodness he's fully voice acted. Thank goodness. You better not push me, kid. You better not... Ooh.
That hurts. I told you, no pushing. Don't push.
I gotta push you, sorry. That's fucking rancid. Fart loading, 90%. No, he's not a Nanimon. No, look at him. Ah, I'm kind of sad they didn't do a Randy Savage with this, like a, oh yeah. You're stuck in the vent, brother. You gotta get me out of here, brother. You gotta help me out here, brother. I'm stuck in the vent. I need more alcohol. I gotta drink. You gotta give me some alcohol, brother. You gotta find me a big beer, brother.
Never mind that. Well, I certainly wasn't hunting for treasure.
Why is he like, I certainly wasn't hunting for treasure or nothing?
There's no treasure or anything here, so you better just skedaddle.
Hey, immortal egg! What the fuck do you mean Nanimon gave me the immortal egg, brother? Gotta grab that treasure, brother. Gotta grab that immortal egg, brother. Oops, all egg, brother.
Treasure.
That's the fucking weirdest. That's perfect for Nanimon, and we never see him again. Met a weird orb guy in there. He kind of stinky. Gave me an egg. The egg smells funny. Did they Danny DeVito joke me? Did I get would you like a nice egg in this trying time? I got a precious and mysterious egg. Thank you, game. Maybe he laid the egg? Oh. I'm a mother now. Hell yeah, brother. High five, brother. Little Nanimon's on the way, brother. I'm glad they've gone into, yeah, this is a freak game. They did a little bit of that in Cyber Sleuth, but Cyber Sleuth still had a little bit of the, how do we market this Cyber Sleuth to kids? How do we reach these kids? I'm kind of glad they're going into full-on, yeah, these games are for freaks. We know what we're making now. It's like SMT has always known that they're making games for freaks. Devil Summoner always knows, like, oh yeah, these are games for freaks. Digimon really, for the longest time, kind of wanted to hold on to the, like, I feel like they wanted to hold on to some of that, like, we can beat Pokemon. We can do it, guys. We can beat Pokemon. And it's like, once again, the case it goes to show that the only thing that is going to beat the thing when you try to make the thing killer is the thing itself. Pokemon will be the death of Pokemon. Halo was the death of Halo. WoW will be the death of WoW. I was so confused by the Orb Man, so I looked him up and I somehow know even less. Fritz, I want you to know, that's my boy. Nanimon's one of my boys. He throws poop. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of like parody music nowadays is everybody kind of want to be Weird Al. I feel like the Weird Al is basically doing side quests. Man's almost 70. Like, understandable fully. I saw him live in concert. I'm glad I got to see him live in concert. Because he's only going to be live in concert for a couple more years. You just evolve and devolve them at will. You kind of have to. It's part of the grind. That's how you get their stats up, is you got to devolve them and then level them up again and then re-digivolve them. Doesn't look that old at all. Well, because Weird Al doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke cigarettes. He doesn't do any form of drugs. Of course he doesn't look old. The man drinks water and eats healthy food. That's like 90% of like keeping yourself looking young. The other percentages is like moisturize and work out. Can we de-evolve Weird Al? Turn him back into Al or turn him back into Weird? Yeah, he was a vegetarian for like 20 years. He's high on life. To the Joker, Weird Al is just regular Al. Actually, fundamentally, I think to the Joker, Weird Al is Weird Al. Because the Joker can't even understand him. And also, it would be Normal Al. And Normal Al would be Al Bundy from the Family Show with the guys. The Bundy Show. The Bundy Love and Marriage. I remember the theme song. Goes together like a horse and carriage. I don't know how I remember that theme song. What the fuck? This, I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. Why do I remember that? You ever have, like, knowledge of, like, a theme song or a show in your head? Married with Children, yeah. You ever have knowledge of a show or, like, a theme song in your head or just any information? You're like, why do I fucking know that? I'm like, why do I have that knowledge? I don't want that. I don't need that. That's taking up space. Reboot, reboot, reboot. Get rid of it. Reboot, reboot, reboot. Got too much clutter in the dome. I gotta do some Marie Kondo cleaning shit to my brain. I gotta fucking, like, you gotta lock me in a wet, warm box for, like, 3 weeks. Come out fucking normal. Come out smooth like SpongeBob with the, hi, I'm normal. My brain is like 30% YouTube poop and Gmod video references. Fair. I can smell you. This does not spark joy. Bans all of chat. I can't do that. Especially on a day like today where my brain is fried. Chat gives me half of what I'm talking about. Maybe 70% of what I'm talking about in days like today where my brain is fried. It's like fucked up. I think the only modern radio song I can think of that's not a Chaperone song is just Tipsy. Even when I try to think of a Jelly Roll song, I can't. I literally just think about, I just think, yeah, I think my brother, I think he's 29 today. Yeah, he's 29 today. He's almost 30. He's probably going through an existential crisis. Can't wait to fucking put him in the old zone. I'm gonna make fun of him so hard when he's 30. I listen to music I like. I've been listening to a bit of Femtanol. I've been putting on the Uma Musume Pretty Derby soundtrack sometimes, just as like white noise. I've been listening to Pirate Shanties a little bit lately. Yeah, the bar song Tipsy by Shabuzi. That's like the only song I hear on the radio, and I don't know the lyrics. I just know, everybody in the club get tipsy. Me when I'm gonna drink a beer. I'm gonna drink another beer. Time to drink another beer. Hold up. Gonna drink another beer. Then I drink another beer. Now I've drank another beer. Oh, God. I also turned 29 this year. I wish you well on your existential crisis going into your 30s. It was easy for me because I was like, I'm old. It don't matter. Oh, listening to the Ben 10 OST a lot. The fighting against alien device. Look what it did. He's got superpowers. He's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 10. I got the Omnitrix. They call me Bren 10, but I can only turn into poop aliens. Yeah, they let me have the Omnitrix. They call me Bren 10 now, but I only get the shitty aliens. It's all grays with different hats. It fucking sucks, dude. All I get is gray aliens with different kind of fucking hats. I'm pissed about it. I got one and a wife beater, and that's it. Is it bad that like 30% of my music intakes is YouTube rap battle videos, and I giggity Lois and come into the... What's up? It's Brendaniel. I'm finally here. I come into the house like Tales from 4chan. Beer. I'm sorry, I'm just fucking... Epic rap battles. Markiplier versus Brendaniel. Who won? Who's next? Nobody. It's dead. Why do all 10 of Bren 10's aliens have to be Garfield OCs? What is it? They're all Garfield Warrior Cats OCs. I know my ass is tired. Can I even fucking... I gotta do the tired test. Oh, Godzilla's top of the round. Tokyo said like... Yep. Okay. No, I'm tired. Guaranteed. I'm a little burnt today. I couldn't even make it to one stanza. Fuck. Friend 10 aliens, but what is this Hugo Strange? You mean Hugo Speed? What's up, brother? Having a great day? Dude, we're doing awesome. We're fighting the Goblin Mon. I've got my hot witch with me.
Adios. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Look at your daughter.
Oh, BLs. So fucking stupid. She, There's like a storage container over there, and the lid was slightly off, so she jumped on it, and then she was looking at Shelby, and then she fell into it, and then jumped out, went, "Wah." The lid slid down off the storage container, and she fell into it. Sorry, child fall down moments. She like jumped on it, she moved a little bit, and she just whoop into the crate. Oh, right, Vmon has Vdramon as well. There are a couple of different Vmon, I forgot. He's like the Greymon of the Vmon. Is he the worst one or the better one? I can never remember. A bit chubby, ain't he? Don't fat shame my blue son, please. Kinda chubby, ain't he? Bit fat, isn't he? Don't make fun of my blue son. What the hell? Gordon Ramsay, but one of his sons is blue. Get that fucking casserole out of the fucking oven. What do we do about this guy? That's my blue son. Leave him alone. He's looking at the fucking lettuce. That's right, Blue. That's right, Blue Regard. Its lettuce is fucking raw. I think Gordon Ramsay would actually be improved if he had a blue son and he never said anything about it. I'm fixing kitchen nightmares. I'm adding yet another nightmare. Blue son. What? Gordon Ramsay. But his son is the little ogre from Ione. I love me blue son. His kid is blue for an amazing reason. I know I'm seeing through the lines of code. Imagining Gordon Ramsay showing his son how to make a fucking, like a, what is it? What does he make? He makes the beef Wellington. You're gonna have to beef this whale, son. You take the bread, and you take the beef, and you fucking cook it. Alright, this owner's not fucking listening. Release my blue son. I fucking... He's got him in a fucking cage and he just releases him in the restaurant and he starts breaking shit. If you can stop my blue son in 10 fucking minutes, I'll give you another chance. It's like a survivor immunity token, but you gotta fucking stop Gordon Ramsay's blue son. Can you stop breaking my fucking plates? No, because he's fucking raw. I'm not gonna stop thinking about Gordon Ramsay and his blue son. Like, yeah, sure, Norman Reedus' son is named Mingus, but what if Gordon Ramsay had a blue son? Can you imagine Gordon Ramsay going to, like, the Coliseum and Guy Fieri comes out with a red son? Alright, Guy Fieri, my blue son versus your red son. This will prove once and for all who's the better chef. Iron Chef, but the sudden death rounds are for real. Iron Chef, but Gordon Ramsay's blue son is just slightly off camera with a gun. Sometimes he apparates on screen, then he puts the gun to like a chef's temple if they're cooking, and it's like, oh, looks like you got the random blue sun event. If you can defeat him, we'll give you a secret ingredient. Is it blueberries? It's always fucking blueberries. But I'm making a fish bake. It's fucking blueberries. You gotta fucking use it. What about bluefin tuna? Your son got anything else? Chad, has my husband appeared in the game yet? No, but Zaffy, what are your thoughts on Gordon Ramsay having a blue son? What are your... I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, blue son. What are your thoughts? I like this. We can fix media. The only way I want AI to fix media is I want them to have every character has a blue sun just slightly off screen and they never mention him. He's fucking blue and he's my bouncing baby boy. So it's like your child like Periwinkle? He's not fucking Periwinkle, he's fucking blue. I prefer Anthony Bourdain's horrible green daughter. I don't know, man. Better than like what is it, Emile? He didn't even get like one of the Rainbow Child. He didn't get a Rainbow Child. He got Bam Bam from the Flintstones. On account of the fact he says that. Get it? Because he says Bam. Crazy that like somebody will be watching Futurama, they'll see the purple chef guy. They won't know what he's talking about. I remember being a kid and fucking Chef Emile would be everywhere and he'd be fucking in every infomercial and he'd be saying Bam! I thought he was saying Bam Bam for a moment. And Ban Ban and Jumbo and Martha Stewart's Orange Fiend. Paula Dean's Butter Boy. These are the bits that fester in the reality. No, I'm just tired.
That one. Ready to launch.
You know who's got the recipe. You know who's got to cook that dish. Ah, fuck yeah, we're Garurumon. Fuck you. Fuck you, Garurumon. Fuck you. We're Garurumon. Fuck you. He's so far away. Fuck you. I'm surprised you went with that and not fighting Foodons. Well, no, because we were talking about... You weren't here, motherfucker. You don't know anything about Gordon Ramsay and what if he had a blue sun. You come in halfway through the bit, at the tail end of the bit, you're not going to get the context of the bit. What if every chef had a like a different like colored child? Like Gordon Ramsay had a blue sun. Guy Fieri had a red sun. Like, would you survive Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen nightmare if he had a blue sun? That's just Chef Zatch Bell. If it was fighting Foodons, motherfucker, they're kids, they're not sons. They're not like child. They're fucking food. You fucking eat the food. Favorite blank question? None of them, because I don't have an answer.
That one. Ready to go.
Why are you as a gaming streamer and not a music expert? Because when I was a kid, I did never listen to albums. I listened to random smatterings of songs that my mom would mix on random smatterings of CDs, and then that changed into my adulthood, where I take any music I like and I don't listen to full albums because I'm like, oh, those songs suck on that album, and then I just put them in the big playlist and then I just listen to that. That's why. Because during my formative years, I never had somebody sit me down and say, you're going to listen to Pink Floyd on vinyl. I'm going to put the headphones on you. You're going to have an experience. You're going to grow up like this. I'm going to put you in the fucking headphones. You're going to sit there and listen to Pink Floyd's The Wall, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a formative experience for you. I just had everybody burn CDs, and then it was all burned CDs. I've never found an album where I like the whole album. I mean, I get it. No, not even Spirit Phone. There are songs I skip on that, and I have that on vinyl. I don't even listen to Spirit Phone all the way through. No, that's not true. The only albums I listen to all the way through are the Mouth albums by Neil Cicerega. Realizing I am wrong, the only albums I've ever sat down and listened to all the way through multiple times, more than once, is Neil Cicerega's Mouth albums. Because they are evolving bits. You know what King Crimson album is your favorite? Mine's Starless and the Bible Black. I don't know what that is. Fucking JoJo's are named after band and music, so he does the what does King Crimson do? I don't remember. I don't know what he does. Is he the cat one or is he the hat one? Oh, he skipped time, right? He does time shit, right? King Crimson. That's all I know about King Crimson, so chat be like, Brendan, what about King Wizard and the Lizard Gizzard? King Lizard Gizzard Wizard. And I'd be like, I don't know what they're whizzing about. What are they listening about? I don't. What are they gizzarding about? What are they lizarding about? I don't know.